How do I get from this to this, but without all of this? I've been recording song demos recently, and have been stuck for a simple solution to include live drums, as opposed to virtual drum software, in the recordings. Playing real drums at home at full volume isn't really an option, and whilst digital drums can be a really good solution, I wanted the sound of an acoustic drum kit and a chance to cut loose in a studio space, but without the cost, gear and hassle of a multi-mic setup. My audio interface only has 2 inputs, and I don't have a selection of specialised mics, stands and leads. So I hit on this low-cost run-and-gun solution. I'm not the first person to see the benefit of using a field recorder coupled with a trial-and-error approach to mic placement, but I have to say I was really pleased with the results. It's not studio grade, of course, but for a demo it works really well, and crucially it allowed me to make the music that's in my head, and that's what it's all about, right? So here's how I did it. After booking an afternoon at my local rehearsal studio, I spent a bit of time on mic placement. Unfortunately, I didn't take any footage when I was there, so here's a high-tech recreation. I played a straightforward drum kit, 1 up, 1 down, with 2 crashes and a ride, a snare and hi-hats. Nothing fancy tone-wise. Recording was with the Zoom H5 field recorder, and after a bit of trial and error, I found a sweet spot, 3 or 4 metres in front of the kick drum, slightly off-centre with a straight line to the snare. The signal input meter started clipping even with a low input level dialed in, and I was worried that the kit was simply too loud and would overload the mic preamps. In fact, it was more a case that the Zoom's onboard playback has very little headroom, and I needn't have worried about the signal itself, which was absolutely fine. But at the time, in the moment, I did panic a bit, and so what did I do? Well, I stuck the whole device in my beanie hat. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, it worked fine, so go figure. So how did I mix the raw sound to a finished result? Well, I'll show you. All in all, I'm really happy with this as a demo quality recording. So with proof of concept nailed down, I'm really pleased to have a way to record fully live demos without having to use drum software, as on this track. I stopped too early.